What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to yet another edition of Pantherology. Welcome to my Week 16 picks and predictions of the NFL this week. And happy Christmas Eve to everyone. If I don't hear any from y'all after this video, Merry Christmas to everybody. So we got a game Friday night. Got some games, I think, on Saturday and then some games on Sunday and then a Monday night game. So, anyways, before we get into today's picks and predictions of the NFL, go ahead and pound that like button if you're new to the channel. Especially if you're a Panthers fan, this is the channel for you. But I always do my weekly picks. And pound that subscribe button if you haven't already. And then a comment down below. I always like to hear from my audience. So, anyways, let's dive right into this. Let's get all these picks and predictions going. All right, gotta fix this. All right, perfect. Here we go. So, first game, which is Friday, tomorrow on Christmas, Minnesota is at the New Orleans Saints. So, I think we should all be thankful for football on Christmas. I mean, the Vikings are in desperation mode after a loss to the Bears. But they are up against a Saints defense that ranks in the top against the run and pass. Drew Brees gets New Orleans back in the win column in a revenge game from last year's NFC wildcard. Going Saints here 26-20. Next game, let's talk about the Tampa Bay Bucks at the Detroit Lions. Now, since the loss to the Chiefs, Tom Brady has averaged about 293 passing yards with 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. And that's in Tampa Bay's last 2 victories. The Buccaneers are rounding into playoff form, I think. Now, will Matthew Stafford play? That's a big question mark, but I'm taking the Buccaneers here, 31-21. Next game. San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the 49ers will have to resort to playing spoiler, but the Cardinals have more to play for at this point. Now, San Francisco has lost 6 of their last 7 games, and Kyler Murray will make enough plays to keep that losing streak going. So I'm taking the Cardinals here, 29-21 over the Niners. Now, the next game is the Miami Dolphins at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are in desperation mode, and they will likely turn to Marcus Mariota against the Dolphins. Miami is 4-2 on the road this season, and they have thrived off turnovers. Salvon Ahmed is an emerging running back, and he'll be a difference maker against a Raiders defense that allows 125.8 rushing yards a game. Miami's playoff hopes are alive, so I'm taking the Dolphins here 28-24. Next game, the Atlanta Falcons at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are 2-3 as double-digit favorites this season, and they will have to adjust if running back Clyde Edwards misses time. Atlanta ranks 31st in the NFL in pass defense at 287.7 points per game. Patrick Mahomes continues his MVP caliber season, taking the Chiefs here 35-23. Next game, the Cleveland Browns at the New York Jets. Now, the Browns continue their New York tour against the Jets, who picked up their first victory of the season. Cleveland keeps it simple with another double dose of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And Baker Mayfield, who has thrown just 1 interception in his last 7 games. And he stays hot. So I'm taking the Browns here, 31-13 over the Jets. Next game, Indianapolis Colts at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Colts have not committed a turnover in their last 3 wins. And the Steelers are coming off a short week. Phillip Rivers is 2-2 in the regular season at Heinz Field. And he pushes Indianapolis into the playoffs in an upset here. Taking the Colts over the Steelers 28 24. All right, next game. The Chicago Bears at Jacksonville Jaguars. The light is starting to come on for Mitch Trubisky. He has completed more than 70% of his passes in his last 3 starts, and that comes with 5 touchdowns and just 1 interception. That surge continues against the Jaguars. So I'm taking the Bears here, 30-19. All right, next game. The New York Giants at the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, I think, has his mojo back. And the Ravens have reignited their season with 2 straight victories. That continues against New York, which averages 10 points per game in the last 3 weeks. That's not going to cut it on the road. So I'm taking the Ravens here, 31-16. Next game, the Cincinnati Bengals at the Houston Texans. Now, the Bengals continue to have problems, and especially in the scoring department. And that will not change on the road. Deshaun Watson puts up his 5th 300-yard game in 6 weeks to give the Texans a home victory. Taking the Texans here, 27-19. All right, next game, the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. The Eagles and Cowboys have losing records, but this game still has NFC playoff implications. Dallas has come alive with back-to-back victories, and Andy Dalton has played well in the Cowboys' last 2 victories. Jalen Hurts at Houston, a Houston native, is back in home state. This will be a much more exciting matchup than the first one, but I'm taking the Cowboys here in the victory, 26-23. Next game, the Denver Broncos at the Los Angeles Chargers. The Broncos won the first matchup 31-30, and Drew Lock and Justin Herbert will go at it again in another game that could produce some unexpected fantasy heroes for Week 16. The Chargers win another close one. I'm taking the Chargers here, 31-27 over the Broncos. Next game, Los Angeles Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. Now, the Seahawks can clinch the NFC West and still press for home field advantage with a victory here. The Rams continue to be one of the league's most confusing possible contenders. The Rams have won 5 of the last 6 meetings. It's on the Seahawks to answer. I'm still feeling another slight upset, so I'm going to take the Rams here, 28-24 over the Seahawks. All right, next game, the Tennessee Titans at the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Packers are inching closer towards home field advantage, but the Titans bring the league's highest scoring offense to Lambeau Field. I am so sorry. Derrick Henry will have a big game, but so will Aaron Rodgers. The Titans allow 276 passing yards per game, and it adds up to a thriller in a coin flip game. But we'll stick with the home team in the nail biter. I'm taking the Packers here, 35-32. The Monday Night Football game, the Buffalo Bills at the New England Patriots. The Bills are AFC East champions, and now the opportunity to sweep the rival Patriots is there. The Bills might be the hottest team in the NFL, and Josh Allen continues the winning streak. So I'm going to take the Bills here, 28-20. Guys, that is my NFL Week 16 picks and predictions. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel and you like what I put out there and you're a Panthers fan, this is channel for you. But I also do weekly NFL picks. So pound that like button. Pound the subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment down below. Like I said, I like to hear y'all's thoughts. Also, click that post notifications bell so you get the new videos when they come out. And as always, be on the lookout for my prediction for the Carolina game against the Washington football team. That will be coming out here soon, so be on the lookout for that. And everybody, Panther Nation, NFL Nation, everybody out there watching, Merry Christmas and keep pounding.